What's going on, Silverbacks? This is your boy Silver Black, and today we're playing Car Mechanic 2021. So we're at my shop here at You Break It and We Fix It Auto Repair, and we're going to go and do a story mode and repair a car. So I'm playing on the PlayStation 4. So to pull up the menu here, you'll push the triangle button and then you use your left stick and you can move the cursor around. We'll kind of go through this as we play the game. Alright, so you go to orders. Now, the first order at the top is the story mode order. I'm going to tell you now, these are normally the harder ones to do because it doesn't give you a description of what's going on as far as the indicator. Like this one here, well, it just disappeared. This one here, this Supra, it has a brake issue. So if you notice, the brake indicator is highlighted, and then on the right hand side it says poor brake performance. So once you look it over, you will see that it could be something simple as the brakes. You know what, let's go ahead and check into it. You press X and you've accepted it. Now I have a nice amount of space here. Oh, that's my project car right here. I probably should put this up for a later video. That's something that I'm working on. You'll walk over to the car, press triangle, and then you hold the icon to move the car. So if you read it below, it says move car to another location in garage. You press X and I'll move it to the parking. Store your car in parking area. Alright, so it's out of the way. You want to keep your personal cars out of the way so you can put as many business cars out here as possible. So let's do that. Press the triangle button, hold orders. Now you can put as many out here as your space can handle, and you can work on either one in any order you like, and it can be there for as long as you need, so there's no rush. Well, this one right here, it has a suspension problem, a brake problem, and when you see that wrench sign on the side, it's normally saying any other mechanical problem that's going on with it, you can repair it. Normally I kind of leave those alone because you always wind up finding a hidden surprise. I won't spoil that for you, I'll let you find that out yourself. So when I first start off, I'll normally try to find a vehicle that don't have too many problems and they don't have a wrench over there, not unless I feel like dealing with the challenge. Right now these jobs look like they have a lot of icons, so we're just going to let those roll out, and then we'll check back a little later. Press circle to close. Alright, so back to our Supra here. Let's go ahead and check it out. So it's supposed to be like the Toyota Supra, but of course they're not going to call it that. They're going to call it a Sakura. A Sakura. So close to it. Alright, let's see what the customer's talking about. You hover over the car and you press triangle. Car status is the icon that you press. Check current car status. Press X. It's going to talk about the vehicle, the mileage, the weight, so forth. Self-explanatory. Now at the bottom right there where it says conditions, is letting you know the number that the body conditions in, the frame, interior, and the parts. Now the ones I normally go to first is this one. Now this is going to let you know exactly what's going on with the vehicle. Poor brake performance. Now the parts that they're allowing to be used on the car can be 51%. So anything that's 51% and below, you have to take off. So if it's like 50%, 49% and lower, you have to change. Now the four parts to fix, it says parts not discovered, because you have to find out which four parts that's causing the poor brake performance. Right? It doesn't show how much they're going to charge, and it doesn't show how much they're going to pay us, and it doesn't show how much we're going to charge. The CR in the upper right hand corner, is how much money I have to spend on parts. Alright, so it says a 25% XP bonus. So that's okay. Alright, here we go. Now, one of the things that you can do before you click on any part to repair it, you'll press triangle over the car and then you push examination mode. Now, examination mode right here gives you a pretty good overview of the vehicle's engine and all the other mechanical parts. When you hold X, you're going to do a light examination, and it'll kind of help you find the part before you actually start digging into it, if you have that part of the field open. Alright, so here we go, holding X, and it's just going to click on the parts. Sometimes it click on certain parts and not others. Don't understand why. The right hand corner, you see that green XP number is going up. I'll use that XP to get access to different perks in the game. Alright, so I normally try to click on it as much as I can, which it'll allow me to. See how I won't do anything when I press X there? Let's see. Okay. Now, it did say, the paperwork said that it was brake issues. Now, see, they'll let me go here. As for the brakes, let's see, we'll do the rim. Alright, so let's go back here. We're looking for a brake problem. It's a rusted bolt. That's a sign that there's something going on there, but alright, now let's see. So I checked all of those. Alright, let's see, we'll check that. Can we? Nope, they won't allow me to check it. Alright, so now I press triangle and then it says switch to default mode. Press X. Now, let's see. Now this right here normally has something to do with the brakes. It looks pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about that. That right there, that could be a problem. This thing over here, this is a caliber. See, so I held my circle, my icon, over the part, and you press X and it'll zoom in. Yeah, so that looks like that could be one of them. So that's one possible problem with the brakes. Let's see, I'll press X on something else and work my way over. Let's see, can we find anything? It might be brake shoe back there. See that little rust? So we'll take it apart and then we'll find out. Oh yeah, look at that. See that? That's a drum. So that could be one of the other problems as well. See, normally I like to look over it before I get into the shop. There's the other one. Now, you will know when a part has an issue because it looks rusted. See how most of this looks chrome? The more rust, the worse the part. Yeah, look at that. The older the part, I should say. So it has a percentage. It goes from 0 being worthless and then 100 being the best. So you'll see that some of this has rust on it, but he's only concerned about parts that are, let's see, you push triangle at any time, go to car status, and it's right here. He's only concerned about parts that are 51% and less. So that doesn't look like 51% damage. Alright, so far it looks like we identified 3 of the 4. Let's see if we can do 4. I don't know. I can't really tell from here, but it might be something behind there. Nope. Doesn't seem to be. Could be the shoes. Alright, so let's get it on the Let's get it on the lift and see what's under there. Alright, so you'll press the triangle button over the car, go to move car, and these icons right here are the lifts that we're going to use. We're going to put it on lift 1. Alright, we're in the shop here. Okay, different tools, different areas of the shop. I won't go through all explaining everything. We'll just get straight to the business. Okay, so come here, you have to press the up button. Now it'll go up just a couple inches off of the ground, and then you can kind of work from there, or you can lift it all the way up. Okay, but I normally just put it here because this one's going to be pretty quick. So you press X over the icon that you want, or we're going to press it over the tire, and then you're going to press and hold X. Alright, you saw that little green circle? That means now you're engaged into this item. You're going to press and hold X again. Comes off. This is a caliper. You'll hold it over the rusted area or the rusted part. Hold X. And we're going to take those screws out in the back. And then you hold X again. Came off. Alright, now this is what I normally do to check to see if that part's bad. When you want to put a part back on, you'll come here. So it says part mount, switch to part mount mode. You're mounting the part on. Now you see how it's lit up. It has that glowing highlighted area. That's where you want to put all of your replacement parts, and that's, you know, once you rebuild everything and so forth, it'll look like this. But we'll just go through it without too much explanation. Hold X. Now right here it says 8%, and I don't have it. I had like 2 bad calibers, so we have to get new calibers. So I'll back out. Now I opened up part of my shop, so I might be able to fix it, I might not. These are my repair tables. I can repair things for a small fee, and it doesn't look like I can fix the caliber here because it doesn't show up. You don't have the necessary parts. Let's see if we can go here. You don't have the necessary parts, and this table is kind of like the one behind me. Alright, this is necessary parts. This is where I can clean the brake disc. Alright, and I put a motor up there to hold, so I have to buy it. Nope, no biggie. Let's go back to the part. Now I clicked on the part, so now it has me locked into this area. So this is what we're going to do. This is my shopping list. I press X on the shopping list. You hold down to view notes, and then you hold up to add parts to your notebook. I'll show you the easier way I do it, because sometimes if you just try to add notes from here, you'll wind up highlighting other items. I'll go here, and this is my shopping list. You hold the triangle button to clear it, or you press the triangle button one time to clear one at a time. You hold triangle to clear them all. Press the circle. Alright, now go back here, put my icon over it, and then I'll tap down on my arrow. Okay, then you press your option button. No, sorry, square. This is the store. There's 2 ways you can get here. Press circle to go out. You can press triangle button, and you go to your tablet down here. This is your check status sheet to see what parts need to be fixed. Now here, if you notice where it says parts to fix, at the top it says brake caliber on the right hand side. Those are one of the parts that we've discovered. Circle. So triangle, you can go to your tablet, or you could just push square right from that angle. Now this is in the store. This icon right here shows all the parts that are needed that the store has to offer. This right here focuses just on the engines, the suspension, brakes, exhaust, and then the gearbox, which is like the transmission. So we're looking for brakes, and actually this is the item right here. It's a caliber, 75 credit. All right, we'll buy one and we get a discount of 15%, so that's cool. All right, press X, and it looks like I have a brake caliber cylinder and this one is 71%. So he's only concerned with items that are 51 and below, so I'll place this one on. Tighten it back up. Nope, put the tire back on. Tire's at 61%. Alright, that's one down, so I'm going to go ahead and knock out the rest. Okay. Brake disc ventilated. All right, so we have two more. Another brake caliber. Cool, one more. Now you can't just click. I can move my cursor and just kind of jump to the other side like that if I already know where I'm going, instead of coming out of the zone or out of the mode. Alright, let's see here now what's going on with you. Alright, now if you're trying to press it and it won't go, it's because you have a rusted bolt back there. Remember that bolt I was talking about? Now you'll press triangle, you spray it with WD-40. Now it comes off. Ooh, look at that. Yep, that's bad. Look at those shoes. I bet those were it. Triangle, and that was it. Alright, so now we've identified all of our parts to fix. So now let's go over to the table and see if we can fix the ones that we have. And cool. Alright, I can do this caliber. Now you have to press the X button right on the green and it'll repair it. If you miss the green and hit the red, you'll destroy it and you'll have to buy a new one. Got it. Alright, let me see where it's at. Oh, it's at 63. Okay, I don't think I need to go any further. And I can't do the brake shoes. So that's fine. At least I don't have to buy a new caliber. So that's how you're able to save money too. Oh, that's right. Oh, look, I have some brake shoes at 56%. Cool. From a previous build. Hey, he said 51. I'm saving money. And you want to give them the lowest one that you have because each customer has a preference. These are his tires, so it doesn't matter which one I put on. Now you do have to check the sizes of each tire, because some cars they have larger tires in the back and smaller tires in the front. And the same way you take it off is the same way you put it on with the X button. So I cover the item, press X, and then I press triangle, and then you go to part mount and it'll light up. Oh, we can't put that there. Now let's see if we can repair this one at my brake station. Cool, we can. This one right here, it does it by itself. Looks like it's just cleaning it, like gently scraping it. All right. We've actually saved some money on this build, or on this repair rather. Look at that, 100% brought it back. Ugh. All right, we gotta get another pair of brake pads. So here we go. And now this is a easier way to do it. Now we added it to the list, and then you can press option. You go to your list, to whichever one you want to press. We want brake pads, then you press X, and it'll sort it out. Right? Press X again. See how many you want to purchase, and then at the bottom is how much it'll cost. Okay, so we're gonna only get one. Now, to clear this, because there are times to where you want to see the entire list, what you'll do is you'll press square, and then you hold square again to clear it out, and then you go to search, and it'll clear the search menu, and then you're able to pick what you want. If you don't do that, you won't be able to see the other items here, because in your search menu you'll have something there. Okay, so that's how you clear it out. All right, there we go. Now let's see if we completed everything on our checklist, and bam, there you go. Everything is in the green. There's nothing else on the list. In the lower left hand corner it says finish order, and let's see how much we're going to get paid for doing the job. We're getting $352 is right at the bottom where it says total payout. So normally you'll do quick jobs like this to get the quick cash, because you don't want to spend too much time repairing a vehicle. You'll press X to finish order. If it leaves, we're good. If it stays, that means there's something that we forgot. Here we go. Front wheel sizes are mismatched. Aha, okay. That's what I was talking about. So sometimes you have to check the size and the tire. The size of the rim and the size of the tire when you mount them. So we'll go over that. So I'll just take them all off. Yeah, I bet these go on the front. They even look smaller. And it's good that you run into these problems, and then you can figure out how to do it the proper way. All right, now this is how you read this. So I'll press X. Now it's showing me all of my tires. We have this one highlighted. We have all the rim modern numbers are the same for this set. So the numbers right below it: 255 40 R17 to 35 45 R17. So the 55s I believe are bigger, and the 35s are smaller. They're both 17-inch rims. Well, they're all 17-inch rims, but the thickness of the tire. Okay, so let's see, where are we at? We're in the front. We're in the front tire. So let's pick this one right here where it says 235. Stand back, look at that, and it looks about it. All right, let's check this one out. 255. Oh wow, it looks like it's supposed to go the other way around, huh? Yeah, it does, huh? Well, let's change it around. Oh wait, not adding. We're taking away. That did look smaller, huh? Alright, now let's add to 235 to the back. Did we just do it backwards? Again? Let's see. It's weird. I guess. Alright. Let's see if we got it right. I guess that's how you have to know your tires. No matter how professional you want to sound. If you don't know, you just don't know. Alright. So, now let's see if we can get rid of it. Go to car status and bow, it's gone. Alright, gave my little $300. Now, let's go for a bigger job. Are you ready? Go ahead and take a break and come back later. Alright, it's later. Here we go. Alright, should we do a big one? Let's do it. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. This looks horrible. This old van. The motor don't look that bad. I see there's no fluid. Or no, yeah, windshield wiper fluid. Alright, let's see what he's talking about. Wow. Hi, my sister recommended your shop. Truth be told, when I learned the location, I couldn't believe that there was anything standing here at all. And yet, here you are, a great garbage, back to the car. Really? I'm coming with my truck. I use it every day at work. It's a bit worn out, but it's not missing anything apart from the engine crackling and drops in power. I don't see any major problems, but maybe it's a matter of habit. Please take a closer look at the suspension. The car often carrying some loads. Oh, it started over. Anyway, alright, so who cares about what he's talking about? He called my business trash. Alright, so he's at 58%. He has a list of things. My God. If you look at the lower right hand corner, there's like 8 pages. This is nuts. I'm telling you, the story mode is just, it's a lot. Alright, so we have to drain the oil, and then it says other task. Yeah, alright. So change the oil and then other tasks. Let's see. Change brake fluid, change coolant, change power steering fluid, and then refill windshield washer fluid. So that's nothing. Alright, so first thing we want to do, the easiest thing you want to do, you press X to open the door, and then you put your icon on the seat. Press X and you can sit inside and kind of look around. We want to see if it starts. Press triangle and hold the icon on the start the car, and there's no oil in the engine. You cannot perform this action. Alright, now normally press the circle button to get out. I wouldn't even put oil in here because I'm pretty sure it's going to be some other crap jumping off. Alright, we'll have to go about this the long way. So the triangle button does everything for you. I'm just going to go through this and not explain a lot. Here we go. When it's red, it's bad. Alright. So it pretty much checked a lot of the parts inside the motor as well. And we'll take a look. I'll show you what I normally do. instead of trying to guess, especially if you can't test drive it. When you test drive it, it'll give you a better idea of exactly what the problem is. Look at that. Alright, so it's not giving me a lot. And I can't check that. Alright. Can't check that. Nope. Nope. Alright. Oh. Triangle. Alright, so next is this. Press X, triangle, and we're going to use our additional tools. Now you have to open these perks up, and I have. Alright, let's go with this one first. Alright, car doesn't have an O port because it's an old car. Alright. Well, all the fluids are drained. Wow. Man, I don't think I need to check the tire tread, but alright. The tires are 52, 61%. He's concerned about 58. So one of those want to have to come off. We have figured out some of the parts. Air filter, a cam gear. Oh, that's not good. Clutch plate, the rear axle knuckle. That's what we saw. Serpentine belt so far. Anything else? Nope. All right. You kind of want to go through the steps so you don't have to completely rip the whole motor apart and then figure out the percentage of each part by putting it back on. If you can kind of, there we go. So the alternator's bad, starter's bad, fuses are good, battery's good. Okay, so they're all at 52%. Wait a minute. And what is this percent? Oh, he wants 58. Oh my God, are you serious? I am not changing all that. Oh, that's gonna suck. How come it didn't show up? I'm gonna have to change it. Wow. Alright. I knew it was gonna be a big job. And the engine can't start. Oh boy. Alright, I probably can change the fuses. Nope, that starter's bad. If I change the starter, and a fuel filter is bad. And that distributor's bad. Look at that. It's hecka rusted. The distributor cap. That's a fuel filter, that's bad. Starter's bad. Yeah. That alternator might be bad. So now this is how I'm able to see the inside without ripping it apart. So you can click on a certain part and kind of drop down into the motor. This is pretty awesome. Look at that. You can see the inside of it because this is what we're going to work on. Yeah, these lifters right here, they might be bad. They're pretty rusted. Excuse me. Yeah, those are pretty rusted. That one down there. All right, let's see if we can see the pistons. Or let's see the spark plugs. Where are they? Spark plugs. Yeah, I have to get at a different angle. Let's see. Can we see? There we go. We can see the spark plugs a little bit. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Nope. All right, let me click here. All right, now let's see. Maybe we can get into it. Yeah, a little bit from that angle. Yeah, they're bad. See that one and that one. That one down there. Let's see if we can see these over here. Oh wow, these are the rods. That one looks pretty bad. That one looks bad. That's bad. Yeah, so we might have to change the rods. That's a piston right there. Those two look good. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ah, great. I knew it. All right, so this is the cam shaft. It's rusted. So that means I'm gonna have to pull the whole motor apart. So, yeah, I think that piston is black. It is. That's a piston right there. That definitely has to come out. Yeah. Alright, so once you get to that part, there's no need to look for anything else. This whole motor is going to have to get pulled apart. Oh, let's get started. Alright, I normally pull it apart in here, but I'm not going to. We're going to pull the motor out and go about ripping it apart. So, let's get going. Press triangle. Move. Now you won't see the engine come on here. Let's see. Triangle. Pull out engine, or pull the engine out of car. Use the engine crane. First remove the gearbox. Ah, it's asking us to do stuff. And we can't lift it up until we move this. But we have to take off the starter. This thing right here. You can only take the starter off when the car is on the ground. You can't take the starter off when it's in the air. This is the gearbox. You can't take the gearbox off when it's on the ground. So you have to take the starter off first. If you get this in the air and try to take the gearbox off and the starter's attached, it won't come off. I wonder if we can lift it up with this in front. Oh, okay, cool, we can. Gotta get up under here. This is what they see when they're in the shop. The muffler looks good. That's shot. Look at that. Leaf spring's gone. Shock's gone. That's that that knuckle. Those are U-bolts. Those are gone. Yeah. So we probably can solve most of this here, and then it'll at least like knock the list off, because you want as much off that list as possible. Okay. Alright, nothing else is showing. Oh wow, sway bar. Alright, nothing else. So let's come out of that. Press here. We have to take the drive shaft off first. This here. That's the transmission. This is the drive shaft. This is what makes the car, what transfers the power. Oh, it's doing that thing. Oh, put spray back there. Got it out. Uh-oh. That zoomed in too far. There we go. There it is. That one. Got it off. Alright, so this is the flywheel and all that. Let's see, since we have it in the air, I don't want to waste any oil anywhere. If you take the oil filter off and then it spills on the ground, you'll be charged like $250. Not 250, like 50 bucks. So you want to save all your money. Alright, trainees out. Let's lower it. Now remember, if you can't take the engine out if it's in the air. Oh. Okay. See how you run into problems, but this is how you'll learn. He's talking about the exhaust right here. The exhaust manifold. Bam. There's two of them. Some cars have one. That should do it. Alright, let's see if we can get her out. Oh, we still have to do the front exhaust too. They're talking about this right here. Hopefully we can pull it out from here. Nope, we can't. Alright, let's lift it up. See what happens. So if you run into a problem and it looks like it's not working, you have to do something different. So you normally have to take off one other part. You have to probably pull it from the bottom or from the top. Alright, I wonder if we should pull off everything else. No, one thing at a time. Maybe I should. Let's check our list. Alright, we got leaf springs, rear knuckle axles. We haven't discovered this yet. Ugh. Oh wow, we haven't discovered none of that. Yeah, see. Look at that, that's a whole 2 pages. Alright, so you know what? Forget it. That looks like that needs to be changed. Alright, there's no need to get overwhelmed. Ah. Front exhaust section. I took off the front exhaust section. What are they talking about? Front exhaust. Oh, I didn't get it right there. I thought I pulled it. It has two. Oh, it has 2 parts. Oh wow. Okay. I have to pull that from the bottom. This is my first time working on a van. Well, at least working on a motor. I don't like. I kind of only stick with certain cars. So this is fun. See that? Okay. There you go. Hey, where there's problems, you find solutions. The objective is not to get frustrated and not to give up. Alright, now. It's out of there, finally. Oh, where is it? I have it with me. I'll press triangle and hold up to inventory. This is my motor. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is our customer's. Oh no, I don't want to sell it. But this is our customer's motor. So you can sell the parts, but you don't want to sell the customer's parts, because if you sell it, you'll get the money, but you have to refund it. You have to put the motor back in there, or you can't get rid of the car. I mean, you can, but you'll get a lot of bad points for it. Alright, so here's the engine holder. Install engine. And here we go. Wow. That's the whole motor. We're going to have to take this thing apart. Alright, I guess there's no need to cry about it. Let's, I guess we'll just start. We're still on the front. You have to take off the belt before you take off pulleys and stuff like that. try to take off one part and not the other, it won't come off. Watch this. See how it makes that sound? That means that something's blocking it. Oh, something's blocking it too. That alternator was shot. Alright. Look at that, brackets. You have to get it all. Just take your time. And this is cool. I mean, you know, shows you how to be mechanical. And there's the timing belt. Look at that. That's shot. Alright, so can't pull that off yet. Can't pull that off. Alright, here we go. What else can we take off? Spark plugs. Wow. Oh, still can't get it. This is the distributor. Oh. That clip. And you don't forget to put those on. And I'm pretty sure I'll forget. I always do. Look at that. That's bad. Alright. Alright. So there are the rods that we were looking at earlier. Look at that. Yeah, that's bad. And you have to take off each one. Welcome to the world of mechanics. That's why they charge so much per hour. Even if it's a really simple job, they're going to charge you. So it's best to learn to do it yourself. Alright, now watch this. Oh, what's wrong? You gotta take these out. Yep, each one. Wow, look at that. That one was bad. Alright, and it looks like that's it. It's like, wow, look at those pistons. Those are burnt. And those lifters were gone too. And the those rods. So that was the indicator there. All right. Let's take care of the other side. There's a cat hanging around outside. So let's see if there was a... You know what? I think I can upgrade my drill. This is a drill. Well, considered a drill, or my hand speed. Let's see. Let's see if we can upgrade it real quick before we continue on. So you'll go over to a toolbox like this. Press X. And it shows you all this stuff that you can unlock. And it looked like I did it already. Fast hands. I did already. Alright, this just has me walking faster. Available skills. 15. And these are... You can customize your shop. Paint level 3. You know, test path. So I'll let you work with that. But I guess I'll do that so I can walk faster. So I guess there's... Yeah, walking a little quicker than before. Alright, well, I guess we're back to the grind. Cool. Alright, so that piston is bad. Alright, now we're gonna flip it. Now see, you can dismantle the engine on the car. You just have to lift the vehicle up and down. Look at that. Wow. Damn. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's get to it. So we have to take these off first. I don't even want to look at the list yet because I know that it's going to have a lot of stuff still missing. And sometimes, you know, let's see if we can highlight the parts from here. Will it allow us? No, it won't allow us to highlight it. You can only do it when it's on the car. So if you're like, well, how will I know what to take off? You just have to press and hold on a certain part, and then you'll kind of work your way from there. It's kind of like a puzzle if you're not familiar with it. Sometimes you have to try to fit the pieces together. Here you have to try to figure out which parts needs to come off. Alright, so these are all the pistons. Wow, look at that one. Alright, now I should be able to take off this here. Got it. Alright, and then let's see, this is another piece, and then I think the engine block's fine. But then you can also take off the whole engine block. We don't need to do that. Let's see, what about the flywheel? Yeah, I got all that off. Alright, engine block's completely stripped. Alright, let's go over here. See if we have most of that. Alright. Distributor, yeah, we saw all that. The front sway bar is what was on the truck. See, fuel filter, crankshaft bearings, leaf spring, piston rings, oil. Look at, see, we have most of the pages filled up now. Knuckles, pistons and conrod, rocker arm, serpentine belt, spark plugs. Yeah, that's pretty much everything right there. Yep. All of the push rods are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? This could be the other tasks. As far as draining the oil and stuff like that. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Alright, so now that we have all the parts, let's see if we can fix something for free instead of having to buy it. Oh, wait. One more thing. What number? 58. Alright, so 58% and above. Alright, here we go. 59. Alright, 53 right here. It only costs us 12 cents to fix it, and it's at 100%. Instead of buying a new one, yo, we gonna save money here, but we gotta make sure we get this right. Cool. 90%, I'm fine with that. 59. Yeah. 56. This is one of the clips. Cool. $61. Ooh, that was a close one. 59. 53. I know. Oh, 58, right? We'll double check. Oh, I missed it. It says try again. Ooh. Almost destroyed it. If it hits the red, it will destroy it, or it'll knock off a lot of the percentage. And if it's really low, it'll totally destroy it, and then you have to buy a new one. Oh, that was close. Alright, cool. Okay. I think it's 58, right? 58. Okay. Alright. So, most of the parts that we have from there is 58. Can we fix something here? Nope. Can't fix anything there. Nope. Can't fix anything here. That's for the brakes. I don't even think I've ever used that before. You know what? I think that's for body parts. Alright. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. You know, we're going to put everything back on that we can, and the other parts we're going to have to repair. So here we go. Cool. See, I already had one from a previous build, so I didn't have to spend money on that. Alright, we're going to have to buy one of those. Let's see. Let's clear the list. Now, sometimes I've done this before. There it is. $153. Okay. I bet I'm about to buy that. I figured.